As I spoke about, I was absolutely bowled over by Sabriti's improvisation. This was an action of carving in space and time. It was such a beautiful action. I completely understand from work that I've done what was happening internally, as we had in the discussion, this sense of a series, a sort of necklace of associations, one proposed by the other in that way. But what was so fabulous, and I use that in its best possible word, and almost in a surrealist sense of fabulous, was, as I said, the execution, the precision and clarity of execution that I saw. It reminded me of Kazuo, actually. It reminded me of seeing a truly great, as was said, world artist in action on the stage, working with her internal energy, but making these images that were so eloquent. It was a continuous poem in movement, in motion. It also reminded me of how some of the great directors of the 20th century had a truly great actor, performer. I only need to mention Helena Weigel of Brecht, or Richard Schichlerac of Grotowski, or Eben Nagel Rasmussen of Eugenio Barber's company, for example. Dario Fo's wife, yes, Franco Rama. And so I felt I was witnessing here the embodiment of a vision. But that is both a strength and a weakness. I feel, if I may be so bold as to say, that in a way, how does one train the next generation? That I think gives us a lot to think about. When the vision is embodied in a great performer, then can it also almost be, what's the word, almost undermining for those that follow. It's such a great embodiment of this work. And then the fourth moment is the demonstration, as again was mentioned, from 1972, the Gundai performance. I thought this was extraordinary, that a piece that was 38 years old, almost 40 years old, was being reenacted in this way. In terms of the discussion about body memory and the possibility to simply take a fragment, to start from stillness and to be immediately in the character, in the performance of a performance that was many years ago, I thought was a magical moment. I don't know if you in Japan, Sabriti, you would be a living national treasure. I hope in our own little council here we can declare